Whenever you're attacked while armed or attacked by someone who is armed or potentially armed, the goal would be to create distance, right? You want to get space from them?
Yeah.
No, wrong. That's stupid. Anytime I talk about empty-handed skills in a weaponsy environment, whether I'm armed or you're armed or whatever, everyone's like, oh, you should just create distance. You need to create distance. Priority one, create distance. First of all, that's not even complete advice. Second of all, it's not always practical advice. And third of all, sometimes it's dangerous advice. Here's the thing about creating distance. I will never be able to go backwards as fast as Nate can come forwards. Well, I take that back because now Nate is wearing, socks and sandals. So I could probably actually dust you, but in a real world encounter, kick those things off. You're about to get in a fight, you're gonna kick these things off. But if Nate wants to come get me, and I have not yet tagged him with my open-handed skills, or I have not yet sprawled with my grappling skills to then create the distance, there's nothing stopping. I can't just move away, move away, move away, move away. He's gonna get me. It just shows that people are not grounded in reality. People said, oh, you just push them. I just push them. Now, minus grappling skills, that's what this looks like. He wants to clinch with me, and I just push him. I just push. I'm just pushing. And you might think, well, no, Mike, you would need to maybe get your hips back, right? Maybe create some space and then push. But you know what that is?
A sprawl.
That's fucking sprawling. Yes. Those are grappling skills. But it's okay that we don't understand everything because there's always resources available to us, which brings us to the sponsor of today's video, USCCA. The United States Concealed Carry Association helps responsible Americans like you prepare for what happens before, during, and after lawful acts of self-defense. USCCA members get life-saving education, expert training, plus self-defense liability insurance. These benefits provide more than 500,000 USCCA members with the peace of mind that they deserve. Plus, a USCCA membership is always risk-free with their 100% money-back bulletproof guarantee. Membership is truly an investment worth exploring. Click the link in the description below right now to activate your US Concealed Carry Association membership. Click that link in the description right now. The USCCA is not an insurance company. An insurance policy has been issued to the USCCA by the Universal Fire and Casualty Insurance Company. That policy provides the association and its members with self-defense liability insurance, subject to its terms, conditions, limitations, and exclusions. A lot of people have a problem with these 2-on-1 situations. I want to show you 2 more of these techniques to control someone when you don't want to create distance. And people took a lot of issues with the idea of controlling a 2-on-1. And I get it, that's tough. Give me an underhook. This one is a form of momentary control. It's not super sturdy. You're not guaranteed to hold that person forever. And for me, this one, I have trouble with that. That's why I said that in the video. Anyway, 2 more. This one, I like this one when someone shoots like a sloppy tackle, not a proper takedown. One thing I really like to do is get this. I have a good chin strap here. I'm pulling on his head. I'm pinching his. I don't have time to teach y'all a headlock, but everyone kind of knows even a shitty front headlock is still an unpleasant thing to put on somebody, I'm going to take this and push it, grab here, and put my hips back. If I've got him up against something, this means I don't need as many hands to control him. You're going to hold them against the wall using your hips, using your head, using the wall itself as a form of control, which brings me to the other one. If I achieve an arm drag, which this is what's cool about grappling skills. Arm drags on normal people are like magic tricks, right? Like, you know what I'm talking? Do you know what I'm talking about? You've been to wrestling practice, the guy doesn't know. Yeah. With arm drags between like people that know what they're doing. Me and Nate, if we were hand fighting wrestling, we're never gonna hit arm drags on each other. Like if he tries to, it's not gonna happen. But dude, you do an arm drag on like a regular person, that shit is like. It's like an anime, like you end up behind the guy like that. The arm drag can buy me time if I'm in one of these situations where I cannot or should not create distance, which I will explain those, I promise to you. If he is grabbing me, or maybe I'm already in a retention battle, like he's already seen it and he's kind of going for my gun, right? And I'm in a retention battle and I strip this and hit this arm drag. If I have a wall and I put him here and I marry my hips and I chalk this tire with my head, He cannot use his left, in this moment, he cannot use his left hand to hit or grab me. And the people who've never trained, who've not been to wall practice, are saying, what about his right hand? We'll go look at his right hand. It's free, sort of, and maybe he can be going for a weapon, grabbing me or punching me. Look, he can't really, he can't hit me hard. Not without being able to turn. If I let this go, he can turn and throw that punch better. But I've got this stuck for a second, long enough to get to my weapon. And if I do choose to create distance, I'm doing it from behind this line here. If I'm outside of this elbow, if I'm on this side of this elbow, I can do like this, and it takes him time to turn back to me. These are grappling skills. This is not specific to weapons.
Yeah.
This will work, this works in MMA to get to whatever other thing that you wanted to do. Which maybe it's not draw a gun. You know, I didn't think that needed explaining. I got a lot of questions like, but what if lethal force wouldn't be justified? And I'm like, then don't do that. You know, but there are scenarios where it is. You would need to consult your attorney or sign up for the USCCA so you get a better grasp and understanding of how it actually works. Now, why would we not want to create distance? Anyone? Maddox? Nate?
Because they have a ranged weapon.
Yeah. What if he's got a gun? What if and this is something that's happened. Look at this. I once hit a gun on a pat down, and we were up against the guard. I told the guy, hey, no, turn around, put your hands on the car, yada, yada, yada. Y'all seen this before. And this is what happens when you get to a gun. I got to the gun, and when I felt the gun, like an idiot, I was new. I'd been doing this about 18 months, 2 years, I think. And I said, I felt clearly a gun. I said, what's this? And the guy said, a gun. Like, dummy. But when you hit the gun, a lot of times what this guy do, well, instinctively, he'll go for it, right? He'll start going for his own gun, right? And then you end up in this. So I had one partner tell me that what he would have done is go like this, draw, and then it's a race. Then we're in a shootout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 50-50.
Well, I've got a little bit of an edge.
Yeah.
But not the 99-1 that I would like.
No.
So we get into this position, and we figure out he's armed. Now I'm armed, he's armed, we're all armed. I have a decision to make. Do I create distance? Because distance creates opportunities for both of us.
For everybody.
Now, yeah, that's the thing is a lot of people that follow like a lot of self-defense experts and stuff like that, space gives you time gives you options. Active self-protection is very popular for saying that. It's very true. Space gives me time gives me options. Space gives you time gives you options.
Yeah.
It's not as simple as people think. There are times where you might not want to create distance, where it would be a bad idea. Or what if we're here? What if we're in tight quarters like this and you might think, oh, when would a bad guy ever wait until his target is somewhere where it's hard for him to get away? Like, am I supposed to create distance if I suddenly see this ne'er-do-well threatening me and menacing me with this cudgel, right? Am I just supposed to create distance? And I say, oh, snap, he's gonna bludgeon me, and I go to run away and I'm in this tight space. No, you don't always want to create distance. I might want to close the distance, get to a position, be able to dominate the clinch or wrestling. And then draw. What's another one? Anyone got another one? Got another? Comment down below if you can think of a scenario where you wouldn't want to create space.
Wouldn't want to create space?
Yes. What if I'm out with Maddox? Kristen, what if you're with your family?
You'd want to create space? Yeah.
No!
No?
So then they would
I can definitely run faster than Kristen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know? It's my job to close that distance.
Yeah.
That's your job. You tote one of these things around thinking you're some kind of sheepdog out there to protect people.
Yeah.
If you've not come to terms with what that really means, now if you're by yourself and he hasn't seen you yet and he ain't shooting at you yet, yeah, obviously, put something between you guys and keep going.
Yeah.
But there are scenarios where it's your responsibility.
Yeah, parking lots, malls.
Yeah. And that goes your family, then your friends, and then depending on what type of dude you are, strangers.
Yeah.
You know? It's your job to close the distance. It's your job to tie up his hands for as long as possible. Do whatever means possible to try to keep him away from his weapon or to keep him from hurting you or other people, this requires certain skills.
Why are people so caught up on the grappling?
Because they don't want to do it.
Well,
Because it sucks.
You obviously need other skills in life than just doing this. There's more to it.
Yes, absolutely. It's a fight.
Yeah.
I need to tell him in some kind of way that closing the distance was a mistake before I can ever create distance.
Yeah.
Which might include my striking training. If he's thinking about trying to get me, right? Now, boom!
Shit.
Yeah, what you know about that, dude? What you know about that? You didn't see that one coming from the outside, did you? And now he's got caused a pause.
Yeah.
And maybe I use other skills to create that distance.
The pause isn't
Whatever, I might, like that. I might do some different shit, but you gotta have some kind of skills. The headbutt is a wrestling skill.
Yeah.
You know what the headbutt is? It's just head position applied dynamically.
Yeah.
It's not this.
Yeah.
You know?
I know.
It's my head position applied dynamically. Braced core, strong neck. Guess where I got that braced core and that strong neck from?
Wrestling.
Wrestling practice.
Yeah.